Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
Hey everyone, Kenny Tony coming at you today. Got a quick video. Man, I seem really light in this video. All right, so that's a little bit better. Coming at you today, got a quick video. We're gonna get this up and rolling. As you see, we got Big Blue behind us, got a computer right there. There's been a little bit of time since I've uploaded an F150 video. And as you see, it's white out here, snow on the ground, and the truck is not clean. So what we're doing is just a little change here in adjusting the front suspension. I figure like if I'm going to do it, I might as well document it so that you all who are going to be looking at getting the rough country Vertex coilovers will understand the simplicity of adjusting the shocks up and down. So reason being is when I first got the truck, if you checked out my other videos and my other content, you would know that my black F-150 that had the super lift had a little bit of rake in the front. I think it was like 45.5 inches, like 44.5 inches in the rear and maybe 43 something in the front, so it was down. This truck, on the other hand, is 44 in the rear, the same, but 45 in the front. So it's about an inch higher in the front total. When I first got it installed, the guy at the shop stated that there's a strong possibility that after some driving and things, it will settle down and level itself out. Hasn't. It's been about a year, and I just decided I'm going to do something. Why do it in the snow? This is the first time I've really driven the truck as being one of my primary modes of transportation in the wintertime. And when I put it in full drive and you go around these little curves, you can hear that thunk thunk, which is the improper CV axles or the angles. So that's one of the big key differences to why I went with a lift over a puck. So the pucks would level your vehicle out, but they definitely can change the angles of your CV joints. The lifts typically drop the differential and things down so that the angles are a lot better. I don't want any binding up or any issues with this. So what I'm going to do is just drop it down that 1 inch to see if it's going to be a little bit level. It will be some possible trial and error. If you have ever lifted your vehicle, you'll know that just because you want to put a 2-inch level on the front doesn't mean you're going to get a 2-inch puck to go on top. So you might get a 1 1/4 inch puck and it's going to total out to a 2-inch level or 2.5 inch level. So small changes can definitely affect this. So let's just get an idea of what we're going to be doing. So here's the side that we have not done yet. And yeah, West Virginia is really salty, but so what we're going to have to do is hit this puck right here. This is the locking one, and this is the adjusting one. So once we hit it over here on this side with a piece of steel, I'm going to use steel and a hammer, tap it around. It's going to go around and lift up. And if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 10 or 12 threads. I left 7 threads on the other side. So this is going to come up a little bit and see if it's going to drop the truck down a little bit more. So let me go to the other side and we'll look at it. So you can definitely see the difference in the significance of the amount that's changed. Right here, there are 7 threads left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is still a little loose on the top. No need for me to adjust that or tighten that down yet. I'm going to just take it for a quick trip down the road about a mile to see if it's going to level out a little bit better. And if it does, we'll come back and lock that down. But we're going to go ahead and get the other side done and let you all see the process that I use to get that done. So here are all the parts that I'm going to use, or the tools. Of course, the jack to just get the weight up off of the suspension so things turn a little bit easier. But I'm using this cheap little rod that I got from Tractor Supply. And I mean, it's not anything crazy. It flexes. I have a hammer, 20-ounce hammer, a ratchet, doesn't matter what size, just for leverage, a wire brush, and a bolt. And let's get to it. So I'm just going to take the wire brush, clean off these threads as much as I can. Do have a little can of lube, I forgot about that. And I'm just gonna spray the threads a little bit here. You know, we're gonna start pecking. Unlocked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so that's about 7. So that's about how far we're going to lift this up to see. We'll lift up about a ½ inch. Same thing. So this is where the grade 8 bolt is going to come in. It's just going to fit right in there with just a little bit of play. We're going to grab this and use it as leverage. Make sure it's in there as far as it can go. All right, so let's check this out real quick. After the adjustment, use a little bit of air in the tires, we are right at about 45, right about 44.5 in the front. Man, it is cold. I hope you can hear me. We have 44.5 in the front. And right at 45 in the rear. So we have a ½ inch rake, which I'm fine with. And we're going to see if that eliminates the thunk that I get sometimes in four-wheel drive, because I was thinking it's the binding of the CV axles only in the front. But besides that, it takes away that nose high look that I didn't want. And let's get back, tighten up those front locking pins, and we should be done. All right, we're just going to tighten that locking nut down and be done with it. And that's it. All right, everyone, so we got Big Blue complete and done. As you can see, it does, let me move the camera. All right, everyone, so we're done with this video. As you can see, we have Big Blue completely done. I would say this whole thing with those couple tools took me around an hour, and it's freezing cold. And that's just about it. I mean, it wasn't horrible. After the measurements, the rear end of the truck is a ½ inch higher than the front. I don't really care about that. That's no big deal for me. That's actually perfect. Just a slight rake to it. Overall, I think it looks amazing. The front was initially an inch higher than the rear. So the front has come down just by that little bit of threads, about a little bit over an inch. So that's it. I can't wait till it gets nice out here and all this snow gets melted and I can get Big Blue a nice bath, get it cleaned up, have it looking good. And that's it. All right, everyone, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions about the truck or anything that you would like me to go over in the truck that I did, put it in the comment section and I'll definitely try to check those out. All right, everyone, thank you for checking out this video. Final thought of the video is, make sure that you understand that after you change the level height of your truck, your headlights will shine differently. So if you lift the front of the truck up for any reason, you're going to be blinding everybody. And if you drop the front down, you might not be able to see as far. So when it does get dark and everything is good, I am going to take my truck out and make sure I lift the headlights up to get the same beam pattern and the same focus. All right, everyone, thank you for checking out this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
This is the end.